Oh, hello. Good to see you there. Welcome. My name's Cadet Herder, and today, with the help of Robin Flight, we present the beautiful, glorious Opel GT. Now, as many don't know, Opel in Finnish means very fast car, and GT stands for good time. You can have a very good time in this very fast car. The F14 has a maximum speed of 1100 miles per hour, which is slightly slower than the Opel GT's max speed of 133 miles per hour. They say that the Opel GT was crafted by Zeus himself, forged at the hands of the gods on Mount Olympus, and it's not hard to see why. Now, Opel GT enthusiast Nick Aldering stated, "Overall, I would give it a 7.5 to 8 out of 10, which is a lot higher than most cars, especially because the Corvette is stupid." Now, the Opel GT is incredibly famous for being one of the only automobiles to storm the beaches of Normandy in 1944. Without the Opel GT, the Allies may have never won World War II. The Opel GT is attributed to the most kills in action to enemy personnel for any automobile. Now, instead of oil and gasoline, the Opel GT is run off the blood of purebred Mustangs, getting more stang than the Mustang car itself. Now, as you can see, people love Opel GTs. They love to pose with them. They love to be around them. Most of all, most importantly, they love to drive them. Line?
The Opel GT is a discount Corvette.
Get him!
I actually hit
I'm sorry about that. Well, as you can see, the Opel GT is a car that people shed their blood, sweat, and tears over. That's what makes it so special. People are willing to sacrifice so much for the Opel GT. It is such a great and wonderful car. Now then, thank you for joining me on tonight's journey through the Opel GT. And thank you for paying attention to Robin Flight's presentation. Now have a good night.
We interrupt your current broadcast for Opel GT Facts Lightning Round.
Did you know that the Opel GT is quicker than the speed of fast?
The Opel GT is more magical than a unicorn.
More energy is produced within the Opel GT's engines than is produced during a supernova.
Famous Opel GT owners are the founding fathers, including Nathan Koch.
Lance Armstrong won the Tour de France on steroids with an Opel GT.
The A10 Warthog was based off of the Opel GT.
Danica Patrick raced the Opel GT in the Indy 500 and won.
Oh, welcome back. Nice to see you again. Now, if you've noticed, I've stopped talking like a Brit, because that was stupid. Now, some more facts about the Opel GT for you. If it weren't for the Opel GT, we wouldn't have won the Cold War. It's said that Ronald Reagan rode an Opel GT right through the wall. And as he was doing it, he broke the air, speed, and water records for fastest vehicle traveled. Ain't that something? Now, the Opel GT is the greatest car that has ever been created. It's the only car that you will ever need. It is the car of the people. It is the car for the people. It is the best car that has ever been made. The Chevy Corvette can never, ever compete with it. Now, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go out and you're gonna buy yourself an Opel GT. Because if you don't buy an Opel GT, then you're not an American. And if you're not an American, you're communist. And we don't like communists.
So what are you waiting for? Go get one!
I guess Boris is a communist.
Ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga, ooga. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. When you hold me in your arms so tight, you let me know everything's alright.